everyone, today's lesson is about apostrophes and using them for contractions. We use apostrophes in two different ways. We use them for possession, to show something belongs to someone, and we use them for contractions, when two or more words have become one. And today's lesson is all about contractions, but there will be a lesson about the apostrophes for possession as well. So let's have a look at the information. Apostrophes join two or more words together. The apostrophe replaces the missing letters. That's really important. And they're also very informal. So you should only be using apostrophes mainly in things like dialogue or informal story writing. You should never use an apostrophe really if you're writing a formal letter or writing any sort of formal work. So I have a song a little rap that I wrote to help children remember apostrophes for contractions. So let's have a look. Here we go. Take two words like I and have, put the words together, drop the letters H and A, and then you're being clever. An apostrophe then comes along where once lived H and A. Now two words they have become one, it's easier to say. I've. An apostrophe goes at the top, an apostrophe goes at the top, an apostrophe goes at the top. Take two words like I and have, put the words together, I have, drop the letters H and A, and then you're being clever, I've. An apostrophe then comes along where once lived H and A. Now two words they have become one, it's easier to say. An apostrophe goes at the top, an apostrophe goes at the top. So I made sure children realise it goes at the top because it looks a little bit like a comma. So, and commas sit on the bottom where the line is. So that's why the rhyme, the apostrophe goes at the top is important. And also for them to understand, it shows where you have dropped letters out of a word. And that's what contractions do. Contractions squeezing together words to make one word easier to say, but then showing where the letters that you've missed out because you've squashed them together have disappeared to using the apostrophe. So here's the example. I'll, I will, he'll, he will, she'd, she had, won't, will not. That's a hard one because the O, when you put it into its two form, turns into will and I. So won't is will not. Your is you are. There is they are. Okay, so saying the whole words out, they are, helps you hear for the missing letter. They are. Apostrophe is replacing a missing A. So there's two different things you might be required to do when looking at apostrophes. You might be asked to find out what the words were before they were contracted. So if you do, you say the whole word out loud, I'll, then listen for the missing letters. So you say it as it was two words. I'll, I will. I will. Listen for the missing letters, I. See here, they're missing. And then write the whole word. So I'll, you would write as I will. Okay, so that's how you would put them back without the apostrophes, by saying them out and then saying them as if they were the words before they were contracted, and then listening for which letters were missing and putting them back. Then you might be asked to do the other way around. So say the shortened version. So you've got the here, the I will. Say it shortened, I'll. And then listen for the words that you're going to drop. I'll, and I. And then write the word back with the apostrophe. I think the biggest tip, the most important tip, is that when you're using apostrophes, that you put the apostrophe exactly where the missing letters have gone, to show that that is the letters that you have taken out in order to put the words back. So the apostrophe has to go in that exact spot. That's a really important tip of mine.